Good evening, everybody, or good morning. Good morning, those of you all here. All right. Yeah, I was just reading those. What are we thinking here? Initial claims are 351 compared to the 335 prior, 317 forecast. Continuing claims actual 2.84 million, prior 2.714. What do you think? Look at spot. Interesting. Just has that kind of look in its eye. I guess we're gonna fucking rally. Oh yeah, you do have a gap. I didn't see that. Well, yeah, that's definitely a possibility. I think I could that. Ooh, what'd be even worse is if we go tap, make a just a incremental new high at 44.05, and then pull back from there. I think that I'm looking at this setup right now. It looks bearish overall. Like it has a. Can you see my screen right now? So you see that almost like bear flag type setup. I'm kind of arguing with myself about where that stuff's supposed to be, but I'm going from these two wick points. Looks like a bear flag or a rising wedge, whichever one you choose. But a lot of the times, if we have that gap, and it's funny, it's right at that mark. I see it. It's 438, 90. Yeah, we did. Yeah, the gap got filled. Yeah, that gap right. That's actually where we rejected, and everybody was looking there. Like, we're playing the gap fill, and this is the type of pattern. I mean, think about it. It's taken 3 days to. Yeah, I mean, you take 3 days, and it exhausts. This is like what an exhaustion pattern, and I don't know if that's like in a book or anything like that, but it exhausts buyers at a level where they would need to recover the stock or recover the price, and they exhaust them. They run it up, they pull it all the way back down, shake out a lot of options, burn premiums, run it back up. That this is literally what people like the horror stories of people being like, yeah, I sold it and it went up a second later. Like, it literally goes up, back up, and even higher. Do you think so? They're downplaying that Evergrande shit. This Yeah, yeah. U.S. Bank Corp, right? Or it's a state. Sorry, it's a state. So that's not that's just a piece. But yeah, I've looked at their at the quote unquote assets. Yeah. No, and the only person I've seen talk about it is Tom. He's I would say he's probably the only consistent one that's going to talk about the stuff that doesn't really make the headlines, right? So it's easy to talk about bank the Evergrande situation as a whole, but actually to dive into why it's so dangerous, I think he did a decent job on that. That's actually where I've watched him do, because I was like, I'd be honest with you, dude, I've never even heard of the place. I didn't even know, like, it wasn't like something. Yeah, it's not like something that, like, but once I knew, I mean, there's probably tons of companies out there. Um, but by the way, I recorded this I recorded screen recorded the speech from Jay Powell when that dude like asked him a question, and he was like, I'm gonna just do my job. Like, shut that dude up like so fast. I was like, oh my god, dude. Ugh. Mhm. Yeah, dude. He was also like, everything that you guys have complained about has been of public record. What are you talking about? You know?
Knowing it's public record.
Can you hear your echo?
Is this better?
Can you hear yourself?
No.
Okay, cool. All right, go ahead. Keep going.
Okay. But he pretty much said like they know that this stuff is public record. Like they're trading knowing this stuff is public record. What do you want me to do? But he still had to say at the end, we're gonna do something about it. Like now, the lady was like, "Is there a timeline?" And honestly, bro, like I hate to say it, I really hate to say it, and a lot of people might get upset with my thought here, but who cares?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they traded, they made money. Awesome. It sucks that they can insider trade. We can't, but guess what? We know what they're trading, so we can get into the same trade. Now, should we just hop blindly into their trades? No, of course not.
Yes.
But because some of these guys, like, you can actually tell their track record's horrendous. Um,
Yeah, I think they have I think they have public profiles, like they them themselves will have terrible returns, and then their wife's account will just be gems. So,
as well. Nancy gives no F's.
bro,
She gives no F's. She showed the whole world. Like, look at me.
she's like, all right, so I'm gonna buy Google, Nvidia, and then we're gonna make a law that Google and Nvidia are the only people who can do this thing, and then all of a sudden both those two, like, like,
You're gonna run.
damn, lady, like, it's like she's
She
got
don't
like a,
care, bro.
huh?
She don't care at all.
No, no.
She gives no F's.
Well, let's go over news really quickly. Just some top headlines. Let me get into. I'm so glad that I invested in Crisp. If they ever go public, I will invest in them. Um, the sounds my daughter is making right now. Be-
What's crisp?
it's the same thing from Discord. The voice, yeah, the background silencing, yeah. It's incredible. It really is. I'm like, damn. I'm glad you guys aren't picking that up.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that that it does that. Like you can actually get that separately. I thought that was like something that Discord owned.
Yeah, it's cool too. The it has a camera, like it has a camera filter. So anytime like you're not looking your best, it'll get you out of the picture too. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Hey, you don't look good today.
Can you imagine having a? Oh my God! You show up for a meeting and they're like, "Yeah, you go dress yourself again."
Not bad.
So here in pre-market, y'all, Neuro is running pretty hard at 1465 high. This one already on the daily chart, and this is guys, this is a stock that we played. Me and Atlas and the gang. This one ripped from $3 and 46 cents to around $38. No, $41.
You
So
went nuts, dude. And I didn't even catch the whole move. I only caught his like 20.
I caught the previous move. I caught that move too. I didn't catch the entirety of the move, but
Yeah, dude.
um, Stimulations Plus receives grant award for what? The FDA?
Ooh,
Hold on.
Neuro?
No. Hold on one second. Ooh. GP Green Power delivers 10 all-electric cab and chassis to WeShip.
Nice.
Yeah, SLP Simulations Plus receives new grant award from FDA for $250,000 a year.
Can you hear my blender, or is it too loud?
I don't hear anything. No, sounds no.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. The noise suppression thing's working pretty well then.
Wow. So, well, let's just do a test. Let's bring blenders and blow dryers and all sorts of shit. Just be like,
All right, watch this.
yeah. I actually kind of like to watch Neuro today, y'all. I'm gonna look at the news here. You can pass that over. So the news, it looks like on Neuro.
Really,
If you
really?
guys,
You said there is news on it?
I haven't seen. If you guys are watching here on
Oh,
TikTok, the link is in the bio for YouTube. That's where we'll be staying. So if you guys have any requests, any questions, anything like that, hop in there, come trade with us live. Um, so Neuro, and not it's not Neuro Vibronics. I actually have nothing, no news. Um, they may have something scheduled on the calendar. You can go look at the FDA approval calendar, but Neuro here so far is pushed
I've been
up.
seeing some chatter about it the past 2 days on Twitter. I mean,
Mhm.
I haven't gotten in, but I've been seeing the chatter on Twitter, and I was like, this thing might for it to be just somebody trying to pump and dump it. Um, but either the fish are biting or there is something coming out, like FDA wise. So it would be good to go look at the calendar for sure.
Yeah, looks like HLBZ also pushed back up this morning. Everybody, those of you, I believe this is the one that's working with Amazon. Um, they are Looks like they bottomed at 23.50, pushed back up to around that 31.75. So definitely another one to keep your eyes on. That one still has residual movement there. ZKIN, also a top mover. RNAZ. That one, oh hot damn. Look at that one. That looks like you stock. You should play that shit.
Something, yeah.
No, I mean look at the IPO. The IPO runs up to around 867. You fall, lose all volume, and
Oh,
then look out of nowhere you're getting this pickup in volume. So that's where I would go and be like, all right, what the hell is happening here?
yeah, that one we need to watch.
Lucid. Yeah, if you guys have any of those tickers, you need to put them. I see your screen name. That is interesting. Wow. Wow, you typed that out, looked at it, and said, yes,
What is
this
the
is my,
screen?
I don't even know if there's, yeah, I'm gonna just keep it, I'm gonna keep it inside. Transcode Therapeutics highlights publication nanotechnology of preclinical data supporting therapeutic potential of TTX-MC136 in, I just said that because it made me sound smarter. I have no idea what it means, in metastatic breast cancer. So there's that. I don't know what the TTXMC. I'm sure that's probably like a gene therapy or something like that. I don't really know.
Yeah,
But
sounds like it's something. What
yeah.
he said is nano plastics.
Transcode Therapeutics highlights publication in cancer nanotechnology of preclinical data supporting therapeutic potential of XYZ in metastatic breast cancer. So
So some form of
yeah.
breast cancer.
ABBV to present new data analysis for dermatology portfolio at the 30th European Academy of Dermatology and Venereology. I started reading that, and then the further I got into it, I realized how that was kind of dumb. Uh, I mean, I guess that could. I don't really know what they do, but that could give them some movement. Kraft Heinz to enter an agreement to acquire Brazilian food company Hammer. Jesus, don't y'all
Wow,
remember? I know, dude.
that's
Kraft,
big.
Kraft the world.
Yeah, I mean, crap's massive, man.
Kraft is huge.
So,
But
yeah,
check out the run on MRM. Oh my God.
yeah, that one went nuts.
Look at the daily, dude. About that a mile away. That daily setup's pretty wild. Wow.
Yeah,
$13. Holy yeah, you're gone with the wind.
I would definitely trim some at the open. This thing's gonna try to gap fill a little bit. So if you're in long already, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have it off the table.
Do you guys see the Tesla sell rating?
Yeah, I thought it was fucking hilarious.
It looks good. Look, I mean, the chart. I'm sorry, bro, but the chart looks so bad for Tesla. I actually had a
No, it doesn't
dream.
look great. I just think that that target is insane.
Oh yeah, yeah. They probably only want like a $20 drop
Yeah,
so they can buy back in.
exactly. That's exactly what it is. Somebody sold too early. Dude, I'll have to send you this video, but this guy who used to be a trader for like a brokerage firm
Yeah.
talks about like people who short Tesla and why it's like it's just a silly thing to like short Tesla long term. Like not like he said, obviously day trading short Tesla makes sense, but he said there's people who like want to go short on Tesla long term. He said he said you need to look at the institutional buyers of
Hmm.
Tesla and who holds it. He said once you understand who the institutional buyers of Tesla are long term, he said you're not going to short it. He
Yeah.
said it doesn't make sense because these people own such a large portion of the float
Yeah.
that he says they're not willing to sell anytime soon, and they're sure as hell not going to sell to you. And he was like, short term, yeah, play it short. He's like, why not? He's like, if the setup's there, the setup's there. He said, if the news comes out and Elon Musk did something dumb, short it. But he said, don't short it long term because it's not going to stay down. They're just going to keep buying the dips.
Yeah. I'm telling you that if you did any type of like outside research besides the fact that, like, if you just went and looked through Twitter or
Mm-hmm.
StockTwits and you put out a comment and said, I'm short Tesla to 350, you will be
Dude,
burned
somebody will buy
alive
your
at a
house.
Twitter stake. Like, like
Yeah.
it is a cult, and I can't really think of a ton of stocks with fundamental value like Tesla that have the same cult following as Tesla. Like there's always like and it's he's lost it with the Bitcoin ordeal. There's some people who fucking hate him now. They really do. They don't like him at all. They think that he
Yeah.
manipulated Bitcoin. I'm sorry. I'm one of those people who highly disagree with that. I don't think he had anything to do with it. I think it was bad timing. But if you go look, institutions were short. And we knew that. We literally read a
Mhm.
giant article that said that institutions were short Bitcoin at 60,000 and it ran to like what, like 61? So,
Mhm.
um,
Exactly.
so let's really quickly. Whoo! Dude, like 3 sips of coffee and I am in a blender. Jesus.
Is
Sensitive.
it espresso?
I may have gotten espresso coffee, dude. I literally it's like 3 sips and I'm like I'm in a different reality where your eyelids don't exist.
Have you gotten that new vitamin that you were gonna go get?
I did. I did.
You
Yeah.
did. Have
Yeah.
you? Are you taking it with the coffee?
Yep.
Yeah, that yeah, that's it. Yeah, be careful.
Well, that goes in second, and yeah, that's not. Yeah, it's almost there
Yeah.
yet. All right, guys. So we're gonna go to the top headlines now. It's about 8:52. Got a few minutes. If you guys have any, yes, please, Peyton. Sorry,
Oh, good.
my son is home. Also, everyone, he is. Dude, they're sick again.
They're what?
My kids are sick again. Like my son's home
COVID?
from school. Yeah, so I'm like, damn, dude.
Welcome to the club.
Everybody's got it. Um,
Yeah, for real.
all right, so let's
Yo, watch NNDM today again.
James O'Brien, if you hit the link below in here for in my LinkedIn or the link tree in TikTok, um Benzinga Pro. That if you want the best source for top headlines, that is the best way. And that's my opinion, but I would say it's comparable to Bloomberg. I Bloomberg Terminal offers stuff that is insane. I don't need to watch oil tankers in the middle of the ocean. So I'll pass on that. But as far as top headlines, gang. It's
We are actually, I will say this, and I don't know if Garrett's talked about this, but we are potentially in the process of obtaining access
to a
to a
Bloomberg
terminal.
terminal.
Potentially, it's not 100% yet. So
It's 100%, and we're the
no,
best.
no.
Not sure.
But we might potentially have access to one in the near future. Maybe the next, like, we'll find out in the next week. I'll tell you that. That's all I gotta say is we'll find out in the next week if we're gonna get access to it or not.
Okay. And if we don't,
If we don't, then we haven't seen it.
then we go to war with
Insane.
Bloomberg, the great Bloomberg war. All right. So top headlines for today, my friends, we have White House to seek and address semiconductor crisis harming automakers. Um, Oh, look, there we go. The White House will discuss ways to overcome a semiconductor chip supply crisis at this point, not a shortage, but a crisis that is cutting auto production around the world in a new round of meetings with major companies. Um, UA regulator to decide on Pfizer booster at the start of October. That's funny, dude. You're like, did you take that with your coffee?
Yeah,
That's why. Honey, no.
I can tell. I
Uh,
know
the
that.
Euro- the European Medicines Agency expects to decide in early October on the possible use of a booster dose of Pfizer BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine as a source with direct knowledge told Reuters. Honeywell would to launch solution to make sustainable aviation fuel cleaner. So that's worth taking a look in there. China tells Evergrande, I'm just kidding, Evergrande to avoid dollar bond defaults. So the Chinese regulators have asked China's Evergrande Group to avoid near-term default on its dollar bonds. Uh, the day the troubled popular property developer is due to make a much-awaited interest payment on offshore debt. They are screwed. If the Chinese government doesn't step in. U.S. stock index futures were higher ahead of the jobless claims data as investors largely shrugged off concerns over the Federal Reserve's plans for future tapering. European shares were up. Asian equities ended in the green as worries about Evergrande's eased. Norway's crown led currencies against the dollar against the Norges Bank. Uh, after the Norges Bank became the first central bank in the developed world to raise interest rates in the post-COVID era. While spot gold prices gained, oil prices were lower. A few stocks to watch today. BlackBerry, the company beat Wall Street estimates for second quarter revenue on Wednesday amid strong demand for its cybersecurity and Internet of Things software products. Firms as BlackBerry are benefiting the uptick in demand for cybersecurity and also tiny little keys on phones so you can't type. Just kidding, that's not in there. Products as more business and government organizations shift their operations to the cloud. So definitely pretty interesting news there. The company was able to offset weaknesses and sluggish demand for that QNX software for automakers like Volkswagen, BMW, and Ford as the auto industry struggled to maintain production amid the persistent chip shortage crisis. The company fell to 175 million for the quarter ending August 31st. So other than that, Facebook said that it reduced its distribution of certain content, including clickbait posts with sensationalist or exaggerated health claims or low quality videos on its newsfeed. That company, I'm sorry.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but this whole shit, and they're working on VR, mind you. So, but I'm just gonna be, yeah, I'm watching HLBZ in pre-market. I tend to leave stocks alone once I slap them. So especially that. Um, Maranio Fun Time. I actually have magnesium. I have a big old thing of it. I eat it. Calms me down.
For sleep.
I don't do it for sleep. I just do it to stay on slightly less lit. Um, calming. It's nice. Let's see here. Tesla, the company is pressing President Joe Biden administration and U.S. appeals court to move quickly to hike civil penalties for automakers failing to meet fuel economy requirements. Electric vehicle maker Tesla sells credits to other automakers to help them meet government vehicle emission requirements. Says those credits are less valuable due to the changes in rules made by former President Donald Trump's administration. Um, all right, investors look ahead to rate hikes with Fed tapering plan all but certain. Investors are grappling with how an unwind of the Federal Reserve's easing monetary policies could affect asset prices after the central banks signaled that a taper of its bond buying program was closer than ever, suggested that it may rise rates at a faster rate than expected. So, um, we already have that data. Okay, man. Jobless claims. What was your opinion on that one? You thought those were pretty good.
Yeah, they were solid. But the only reason I was saying that it could provide us with some downside is because that literally gives the Federal Reserve a reason to taper quicker.
Right.
So if the overall market says, "Hey, that's something that we need to do," they're going to go short.
Makes sense.
So let's or not short, but maybe sell off. So that's why I was kind of saying like we could potentially gap down a little bit on SPY. Like right now we're at 440. If we fill the gap, we'll go to like 438. I don't know if we'll even go to 438.0. I think we'll go to like 438.70 and just say, all right, that's where we'll reject. But if we do pull back right there, man, I think I'm gonna go long for like a couple scalps from the Tesla.
Yeah.
Because
Um.
Tesla has a perfect level for me. I have 755.40 as a support. It's old support, and then I have 752.13 as another old support.
So in the channel, I talk about this a lot, and I don't know if you're looking at my screen, but if you look at the top left-hand corner of Tesla, you'll see that like we've rejected resistance like 3 times.
Can you blow it up real quick, Garrett?
Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
it's harder for me to see.
Oh, there, Mister. Sorry. That you know what meme just went through my head right now? The lady going
I
down
know.
the stairs.
Oh, I know.
Anyway, so above 760 right here, because it's sat flat like this and double bottomed, it could absolutely pop and hit 775, 776, somewhere in that
Gotcha.
range. So like just
Gotcha.
based off of that deviation type channel, that's what
Yeah.
you could expect that. And I've actually
That's on the
found
hourly here, 4 hour.
this is the 4 hour, yeah, so pretty good.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. No, I see that. I just because of how it's like kind of curved or curved down right now, I just think it's gonna retest one of those levels real quick and then pop. I don't wanna take it short long term. I don't wanna take it long term either. I wanna just take it for the wait for the pullback, get it in for the bounce, and then get out.
Yeah.
Um, I I've thought about swinging it short, like into next week,
Mhm.
but I just don't know what the because the chart. I like the chart short. I see what you're saying. Like that looks good. I just
Overall, yeah.
spy makes me nervous about swinging Tesla in any direction right now.
Well, that's been my it's been my biggest concern, to be honest
Yeah,
with you, you know. Um, hold on one second. I don't know if Vinny can hear me. Give me one second, Vinny. Let me figure out what's going on here.
what happened to Busy? Access to something.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, he send you that privately? Because I don't know if he sent it something live.
Yeah, privately.
Not sure.
Oh, yeah, he missed this. Okay, so let me hold on one second. I'll get right back to this. Skipple. All right. You want to go over your watch list really quick? If you have one?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds and I'll go over it. I'm having to rearrange one of my screens right now.
Like, all right.
Yeah, it's just I moved something around on my monitor myself in the process. And I didn't realize it until after the fact. So, there we go. All right. So guys, for me today, most importantly, I'm gonna be. I've been, and I don't know if you guys noticed, like when I notice that pennies are not doing kind of what I like them to do, and kind of trending well. Like you'll have some runners throughout the day, but then you'll have some stuff that'll pull back and just chop. I'll trade more options. So lately I've been trading more like Amazon, Tesla. Yesterday I traded SoFi and Tesla. Um, but today my focus is going to be in the morning. It's going to be Tesla, Amazon, and SoFi. I'm in NNDM, but I'm in that in equity. You could also watch that for an options play. I'm watching MRM for a pullback at the open. Neuro, and then also watching DATS for some continuation today, but I'm in a long swing on DATS. My average is 425. Um, so it's at 846. My average is 425, and I have positions that I'm trading around the core with. So when I say I'm trading around the core, so for example, I have over 600 shares that I purchased yesterday on a dip, that I plan on selling today. Okay. And when I sell those shares, they're not included in my regular average because my broker allows me to pick what lot of equity within a specific or what lots of shares within a specific equity that I sell. So I can sell specifically the shares that I bought yesterday by just clicking the right set of shares. So it never destroys my actual average. So that's a piece that I'm watching. I think BlackBerry is going to be interesting today. And the one thing that I'm curious with BlackBerry is watch EXPR because if meme stocks start running, then EXPR is going to run. And EXPR tends to be a laggard, which is good because that means we can buy it as the meme stocks are starting to really pick up. You'll notice EXPR is going to start to get volume. And once it starts to get volume, that's when we start to kind of, fill in a little bit, start buying some more shares, maybe buy some options. I don't even know if this thing trades options, but I'll trade it with shares. Um, Start filling in some shares, get a decent little average going, and then we'll watch it start to run up. But it's always a laggard. It never runs with AMC, Game, and BlackBerry right at the same time. It's got like a 20 to 30 minute delay, sometimes a whole day delay, depending if we're going to have a multi day meme rally.
Yeah.
So that's something to also watch out for. SoFi again,
Yeah.
they got some crazy coverage yesterday, man. I mean, it was just an insane amount of coverage.
I took a November strike on them. They were
You
cheap.
guys are still in those, right?
Yeah, I haven't cut. I held the original entries with you guys. I grabbed weeklies and shares, and that was a good short term play. But I'm looking at that as a lead play. So
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know you were in weeklies with me yesterday because that's what I got. I didn't take the long play. I wanted to take it long, but I was just like, I'm happy. I took a 10 lot on the 1650 strike, and then they went in the money. I sold. I kept trimming out until we got to 17, and then when we got to 17, I only had two left, and I sold those.
all right, I have a feeling right here, guys. I'm just gonna give you guys my intuition on the cues. So if you guys look at my screen, sorry, I just got uh I got visited by a stock market angel really quick. No shit. So I'm looking for a quick support bounce here, potentially somewhere around 369.50. I don't think it's far fetched to see QQQ go and return 374.55. And I'm looking at that as a completion. So for as a rule of thumb, some people you want to use wave theory, fine. As a rule of thumb, when I'm looking at a support or a resistance, I'm looking for three taps. Sometimes it'll break out early, but for the most part, a resistance will be visited three times in a short period. And so I would be anticipating a strong rally. You guys have to think that if the market's going to fall, they're not going to let you know about it. They're not going to like make it evident. It's something that like happens like even a correction is gonna there's so many things about a correction that are meant to fake people out and give people a feeling that they've hit a bottom or that they're gonna miss out if they don't. And so if you saw a move from 369 all the way up to 374, you might feel that you are missing out on a move with the cues. So that's my thoughts here. I'll post that chart in my chat on Twitter and stuff like that. But that's just a intuitive type thing there. So based on previous movements in the market. So morning. Um. So yeah, plug is at 5%. So I'm watching Roblox today, especially above 82, 85. This one did exactly what I was hoping it would do yesterday. Hit exactly where I was hoping it would hit, right at that 81.35. Above that 82.85 is basically that middle line, that linear regression line. If we can break above that, then we could go visit the top of that support or that resistance. And you guys do know, those of you who played Roku with me, or excuse me, Roblox with me, you guys know that Roblox can make that move. it could make that move up into that 86, $85 level. So I would be anticipating a move up to, and you guys can see that in this range, you do have buyers that step up really, really strong. This isn't a clear cut area, and this is right a head and shoulder setup. It's inside of a bilateral pattern, so I can ignore it to some extent. Only if it gets above $82 with volume will I take it for that run to that $85 mark. So I'll watch Roblox again today. So far, we're up at 81.45. May see a slight pullback. This also has a lot to do with the Qs. If the Qs do bounce, like we're anticipating, and we see a run up to 374, I would anticipate absolutely seeing Roblox move up there. Thank you, Sushi. Thank you, Sushi. My fiance walks in the room, and you sent that. Thank you, my boy. You welcome. I had to come into my office today. What kind of bullshit is this? You had to go to your job that you work? What the heck? You don't have to believe it though. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Get out of here.
So you want to die?
Yeah,
Nice
freaking.
game.
It's like, yeah, you're gonna die today.
Yeah, you're gonna blow your life account. So also watching a firm for continuation above 116.45. Hopefully pushing up to that 121 level. We know a firm can gas it. Nice move yesterday off support. I caught the tail end of that, running all the way up to 116. Waiting for your nasty food to ouch, sushi. I was gonna send you some of the South's most delectable treats.
Lisa's chicken, bro.
There's gonna be Lisa's chicken in there. Some of the mosquitoes that we. I was kidding.
Oh god. Yeah, it's a fan of mosquitoes too.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, pralines. They put promethazine. No, shit.
Mhm. Well, we have plenty of that here.
um. Anyway, so I know you guys think I'm a dingus, but I'm still kind of reluctant to believe that Snapchat is a long play. It's up against my resistance. If it breaks
What
out,
was up with that volume? Was there any news?
it is a long idea by some dude. That's about it.
Okay, because like it went nuts. I was like, where did all that volume come from?
Yeah. So bottom right hand corner, my screen, guys. I think Microsoft may be, and I'm looking. If you notice, I'm looking and I'm seeing the exact same setup as the Qs, but extended. It's already gone and hit resistance. So with this, and due to the where it's at on the chart, I would like to see it above break this downtrend, so you guys can see that kind of small downtrend here, bottom right hand corner of the screen. I want to get it above that $300 mark. Potentially, I might start buying that bottom around above 299.50. Depending on the strength and the volume, but we could this pocket is where we could stay, but I'm anticipating a potential run back up with the Qs to 302. And that's only if we break above that $300 mark. So I do have my eyes on Sony. I may actually short swing this one, which is very rare. I don't do that one, but if it shows more weakness today, I will do that. Um, so somebody asked me about Disney yesterday, and I marked it on my chart, and it just looks like hot dog water, to be honest with you. So I see a pre-market gap. That gap can get filled at 174. I won't enter this to the downside until 173.50, somewhere in that range. I also will watch for a pop up to 176, and I will short it at that point. Thank you. Okay, and then last one. So I have a firm, Roblox, Microsoft, Disney, Sony, and then Roku. All right. So why am I watching Roku? Well, first of all, there's two plays that I could potentially take. So it's kind of hard to see, but on the 5 minute here, it actually is showing a potential small reversal pattern. It's not verified, it's not for sure, but I see that as a reversal pattern. And there's a gap below us at 128 all the way to
Hey
135.
Gary,
Yes.
I'm gonna jump off for just a minute. I'll be back right at open.
All right, watch your moves.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Um, so with this, what's it?
Watch my knees. Wow.
Oh, you just got that.
Okay. I just got it. Yeah, I thought you said watch the news. I'll be back.
Disney has a gap to fill. Come on the daily. Yeah, I know. Wait, that's an extremely small gap to fill. Um, what I was gonna say is Disney is at that bottom. And if it does not push up around 176.55, then it's probably gonna move to the downside. So hold on one second. Oh my god, I drank too much coffee. All right, so again, Roku, I don't like the gap below it. I don't ever like playing gap plays like that are too far away. I would be anticipating some sort of accumulation, maybe even a pullback to 330, maybe 326 for a retest of that level that we broke out from. So watch for that. It does look like a good setup so far. Um, and I'll watch it, of course, for gap and go. So rather than breaking to the downside, perhaps it just continues to the upside. But I will let you guys know what entry I take. I think to the downside around 332. I may or this 50-day EMA here 331.50 332. I may end up taking a put option contract for that 328 to 325 gap fill. So Shop had that Head and Shoulders, and I meant to short it. It never did. And it actually ended up making kind of reversal candles there. With Shopify, if you're playing Shopify, watch for I was above 1480, 1490. That would be where I would really keep an eye on Shopify. So, oh my gosh, Fubo. Um, Okay, so I actually have a pretty good chart here on Fubo. So we have a falling wedge. Those of you were in a long on Fubo, if anybody took that trade. So I'm not, that was one of those contracts that I'm willing to hold for a while, but I do have a stop loss on it and I'm adjusting that stop loss here this morning. So right now, as you can tell, that if I run this bottom channel up, it lines up perfectly with that 200-day EMA, correct? So what I'm anticipating here is we do, and it looks like we're already falling. We do have a gap to fill around to 2637, and we are up against resistance. So at this point, I would want to see Fubo maybe pull back, fill that gap, and then bounce and try and head out for a breakout. I'm bullish on Fubo, and one of the reasons why I'm bullish is because we are at that 200-day EMA here, and I honestly would anticipate a potential touch or test of downtrend, which would come at this resistance line around $30. So, um, have I looked at Vimeo? Vimo? No, I haven't. I don't even know what they are. No. Okay, I see it. Yeah, definitely. Um, in it's the 9 day moving average 34.65. That's where you want to get above. Otherwise, this stays bearish and could drop back down to 29.50. Wells Fargo slash female overweight at $47 price target. Uh, oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna scalp Roku at the bell as well. So what do I think Spy will do today? Nice keyboard, sounds awesome. Yeah, it's a typewriter one. I didn't know what I was buying when I bought it, but it sounds cool. Clickety clack. Oh my god, Roku pull back. Damn it, Roku. I feel like I think it's gonna pull back so hard. Oh my god. Whatever. I don't know what that is. I'm not a whatever DJ. All right. It's a clickety clack. Moved entry to 338. All right. Let's get ready to go. Um, Careful on IB if you're doing spy. Yes. So for spy today, I'm anticipating. Uh, I went over this morning. We're on YouTube Live now. But I am anticipating this rising wedge type pattern. So we've got two possibilities so far here. We either a go pull back to that 437.60 somewhere in that range for a tap there, or I might be a little bit off, but we could see a bounce off of that 200 and start rebounding for 440. But I'm anticipating a little bit more of a lay down to 438, and then we could see 443.15 somewhere in that range. But it's making a rising wedge, and it's at its third wave if you want to think about it that way. So one more tap, 437, we could fall today. Before actually making a new high. One thing that you can do is run it off this high and run a downtrend there. And as long as it stays underneath that downtrend, it's going to remain bearish until we can break above that. So, yeah, I'm looking at Roku right now with this move, and I kind of want to short it too. But I'll let you guys know what I do. Um, yeah, I'll take this one move at a time here. Another one to watch to go is BA. Watch BA to go fill its gap 217.25. Yeah. All right. 5 minutes to the bell. Again, one thing that is going to help you be successful is making sure that you have targets mapped out and exits. More important as well. You need to make sure that you exit those. So, um, this these guys worried about SPY when it's opening higher than yesterday's close. If you don't like what I'm saying on here, can't. I'm sorry, I can't adjust my analysis for a bias. That is rule one of trading. We have trigger points that help us make decisions. So it is what it is, my friend. All right, GM said he's watching testing. How you guys feeling about it? See the chart. Honestly, with automakers right now, things are really not looking good. If you want my honest opinion, GM is one of those stocks that it's up against resistance at the moment. Honestly, this doesn't look super bullish. Let's go look at the hourly, or the daily. The daily looks a little bit better. I would say I would watch for a move on GM at the minimum to fill that gap to 52.37. I guess Roku might get shorted at 340. That's a crazy move. Wow. What the hell is happening here? Oh my god. Dude, look at Roku. Dude,
Yo,
that's the daily move.
um,
This is the daily
Garrett,
move.
what? Sorry to interrupt you, but what was that ticker that had a recent IPO that was running? Whoa, Roku! What the f was that?
I don't know, dude, but like this is the daily I was gonna swing this yesterday and I
Look at
didn't
that
do it.
wick.
Bro, this shit's
Morning, guys.
crazy.
Come on, bro.
I think it was AKA was the one that IPO'd yesterday. I don't know if that's the one.
No, there was one that Garrett was talking about that IPO like 2 or 3 days ago, and it had a nice little curl. Garrett, would you remember which ticker that was?
Uh no.
Sure.
Damn it. Okay. I was the one I forgot to add to my watch list, and I was trying to do that.
Couple minutes.
Roku expands Canadian advertising business with one view ad platform.
Oh yeah, I posted that this morning. I didn't think it would do that. It has a giant dude. It has got a gap to fill, dude. Do you think it's
That's a
just gonna
lot
gap?
of volume, bro.
Do you think it just leaves, or do you think it pulls back at the open? Because I mean,
No, that's a weird candle. Like it got like bought up real quick.
I'm trying to see if Roku leaves gaps.
It does. Roku does leave gaps. I will say that it will leave gaps.
Yeah, it does. Look at it. It just ripped right off the open. All right, fuck it. Honestly, the daily setup is exactly what I was looking for. So I was looking at 342. I didn't think that this thing was even going to take off that hard. It was on watch today. So 345. Dude, you know Roku can rip. And it's coming out of a
Oh,
daily.
Roku can make a $15 move in one candle.
Dude, Roku could go to it could go to 360. I'm not even lying, my guy.
No, easily.
BlackBerry was on
Yeah.
AI bought BlackBerry. Now that's up.
Yeah. All right. We're about to open the bell.
Up.
Or open the bell. Shut up. The market's about to open.
VMEO.
Shit.
Vimeo. Oh, Vimeo, the streaming platform. I didn't know they were publicly traded.
It
They're not
just
streaming.
IPO'd, right?
Yeah, it's like the shitty version of or shitty, but I guess less money making version of YouTube, less profitable. Good company though.
Oh my god. All right, immediate short on Roku. Yuck. That's good.
Come on, Elon. What are you gonna do today?
Uber starting to go.
I'm still in Uber.
Yeah, me too.
Uber.
Skills picking up a little. CRM really going. CRM.
Oh yeah, they had earnings yesterday.
Uh, Sony.
And they
Or
crushed.
those of you in Sony, if anybody grabbed Sony or still in Sony, let you guys know that I was still in on a good part of that position, watching that one as well. Uh, Microsoft's nice bounce here so far. Hold on 1 second on Microsoft, y'all. I'm actually eyeballing that setup right now as Roku pulls back. Oh my God, Roku. I kind of want to short that gap, but it's a little too soon because
If anybody's gonna play Salesforce, be careful. The spreads are nasty.
Yeah, I'm watching it now.
what?
Let me know if you get in, heck, 'cause I want to check it too.
I'm just looking at it now.
Also, I didn't forget, Lulu. If anybody swung Lulu with me, you're up. Uh, it's up to you what you want to do with that one. You're up about 5%. I'm hanging on to that one. Nice wick on Roku there. Sony. If you guys are in Sony, you are really, really nice and green here. Anybody who held Sony, any runners, you're about 40% right now. Lulu. Lulu is pushing up here. Anybody swing Lulu with me? Give me a hands up in the chat or something like that so I know. There's Lulu. Sorry.
Plug power.
All right, Lulu swingers.
Where?
You guys are up 116% on that swing trade, 127% on that swing trade. I would highly recommend that you guys start taking some profit off of the table here. This is a big, strong move, but you got a gap underneath you. If you're in Lulu, TP here or trim, runners at your risk. I put risky, but all right, beautiful play, Lulu. 100 and
Plug 29 calls.
The
okay.
CRM?
No, plug power.
Oh, plug.
Beautiful. Wow, Lulu. What a great push.
I also took those Target 250s for October the 15th. That was the AI.
Oh my
Some
God.
took
Yeah,
those
I
too,
got.
right?
Oh, it's just. Oh wow. Yeah, look at it go. Nice gap up immediately. Yo, Roku's going for that gap fill, y'all. Was my Q short accurate? Okay, Lulu. Any runners? Any TP or any extras? I've got a few more here. Let's see what we can do with them because we're sitting around 148% on the swing trade here. I really haven't had to do much this morning. Just watch this one. So far, I'm just watching Roku as it struggles. Oh my God, Lulu. I think we have 440, y'all. I really think that Lulu hits right around either 439.77. We'll see what it does with this gap underneath us and if the Qs fall. Right now, Microsoft's flirting with the support. Is anybody still in or everybody get out? Out of Lulu, 140%. Amazing. Amazing. I couldn't be more stoked for you, man. That's amazing. Wow. What a swing. Let's get it. That's a good way to start the day. Yeah, watch General Motors. Actually, you got 52 in the books there.
Square is going pretty strong right now too.
I totally missed it. If you guys are in Square with Manny or the boys, nice job. Did I miss B? Oh, BA didn't do jack shit. That's fine. My heart is palpitating right now for this coffee. All right, Lulu. BBWI. Oh wow, yeah, Bed Bath and Beyond. Watch it above that $68 mark.
J Spy looking like it's trying to make a big move. Volume's getting
Yeah.
on the upside.
Upside, yeah. Okay. Did we fall already?
No, we pulled back at the open and then we caught up and now we're like kind of chopping, but it's trying, but it's kind of struggling now.
All right, I am going to close out this trade.
Order filled.
Thank you, Poppy. Sony is just slowly creeping. Plug went against you, but you still made profits on IV. Amazing. You're bouncing off. You have a gap to fill. Plug has a gap to fill. $27.60. $27. Roku is that crackhead stuff. Anybody else in Lulu? Anybody in Lulu? You're still up around 96%. That's still a great swing. That's about, I'm up around $86 per contract. So no. I'm watching Roku right now. Honestly, the gap has to get filled on Roku. It doesn't have to, but it could. So right now, take it above highs. I don't know about you, dude, but is all the setups kind of getting?
Spy's going hard. Oh, I'm on the 1 minute.
Okay. So this is exactly what we talked about, dude. This is exactly what we talked. So we're gonna watch for. Hold on 1 second. Yes. Okay. So watch for this mark here. Come back to me, little shit. Yo, this coffee. If I drink like that bulletproof coffee, I'd probably die. 41.95, $42. It's bouncing off that 9-day moving average. Honestly, this very same hourly candle could hit that mark, hit that 441, 441.85, and completely reverse and go back down to 436.75. So
Go through it. Yeah, I could see that too.
yeah.
I could definitely see that.
I honestly am really speculatively trying to take a Roku short right now. I probably shouldn't. I'm laughing about it, but I'm really, really thinking about it right now. I'll let you guys know what I do. Hold on 1 second. Let me go look at the premium.
That was
Oh my god, I was looking at October strikes.
rough, bro. I wasn't breathing there for a second. I accidentally filled into a 10 lot of Tesla instead of one.
Hey, sorry. Oh my god, dude.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Uh,
For profit, but I had to get out.
don't Potter. Wait, don't short Roku. Also, anybody in Sony, yo, y'all, you are up nicely right now on Sony, guys. Nicely in the money is nice.
Dude, Spy, what the hell are you doing?
It's pumping up to that resistance.
Dude, it blew through $2.
Man, dingus. It's okay, brother. Don't be sad. Those are the unnecessary emotional conflicts. You will catch plays in the future, and you'll be gassed up about it. So no sweat, man. It's just every day, dude. Just imagine this: when you were a baby, you missed buying Apple, dude. All right, you were born into FOMO, in the forge of FOMO. Wow, look at Square with that candle. I kind of want to look at Square. That was sick. Square's about to pop if it hits this high. If it breaks that high right there. You were forged in FOMO.
Forged in FOMO. You were a manufacturer of FOMO.
These hands were forged in FOMO.
Diamonds, but
I'm watching a firm above 116. 116. I'm sorry, big step, but I really want to short Roku, man. Somebody stop me. All right, the only way that I won't is if we just spring back up and go hit the top of that channel.
no, it was Rands, wasn't it? Yes, it was Rands that was IPO'd recently and just popped.
Rands? Is that
RNAVs or whatever. Transcode Therapeutics. I was trying to figure out which ticker it was. It's the one that was the one that had IPO'd recently, and I couldn't remember which one it was. I didn't have it on my watch list.
All right, Uber's about to get.
Yeah, I just got out of Uber.
I'm just gonna start a small position in RNAZ. Nothing crazy, just 50 shares for now, and then I'll continue to add as I see what the price action is telling me.
Wait, where's this gap on Roku? Okay, 328 to 325. I'm not gonna short it that. I'll short it. I'll short it below 332.30. If anybody swung Sony, yeah. Lulu, honestly, y'all, is probably gonna pull back. So let me tag Brian. Was it Brian G?
Yeah, I think Brian has a G in his name.
That was a good play. Lulu is
Okay,
amazing. I love Lulu for that reason.
Google has offered to settle EU antitrust investigation into its digital advertising business.
Ooh,
Spirit, yo.
ooh.
So this guy named Sperry, we're gonna have to figure out who this guy is. He just mouthed off.
You're gonna
He said Atlas
say
is
that
the
one more.
most front-running clueless trader out there. Who is this guy? This guy obviously knows us. Jesus, these guys are bearish SPY because they look at indicators only. What about money flows after FOMC? Who cares?
Hey, you trade the price action, jackass.
Well, I was gonna say that's like the person. That's why I always tell people like personality types. Like if you have that kind of attitude, you're just not gonna make it. You just won't
Yeah,
make
like
money.
dude. And here's the thing: if you don't like what we have to say, leave. Like
Yeah.
that's it.
BA pre-market high break right here. Son of a bitch.
Netflix going too.
Yeah.
Nobody's asking you to listen to what we have to say.
Yeah.
Free country.
He's just mad. 220. I don't really want to get faked out, but the volume is sick. We just need to get above Boeing's 219. I have 219.75. Um,
And like for real, like that's one thing I have to say to anybody who is like, if you want to, here's the thing: if you want to critique anything, right? Anybody can be a keyboard warrior. I promise you wouldn't say it in my face. Not saying that I want to confront somebody and fight you in person. That's not what I'm trying to get at. But I promise you, 90% of people don't have the guts to say what they say behind a keyboard to somebody's face.
Yeah, or
okay.
even like
So
falling over a microphone.
exactly. So if you're gonna sit there and talk shit, then you just might as well go walk away because you know you don't have the guts to say it to someone in person. Be an adult, be a grown up, deal with your own crap that you have to deal with. There's no reason to bring that here.
And now short Roku. Actually, um, I really want a short Roku. Somebody stop me.
Exactly, Boxer. Exactly. Telephone tough guys, 100%.
I'm kind of dumb. I'll say it. I'll say it to anybody. No, I'm just kidding. 327.50 strike. All right, I got my eyeballs on Roku here. All right, SPY. Oh, weirdo. Square struggling here, Sony struggling here, GM. This is so bullish. Oh, this guy's on TikTok.
I like it, Moreno. I like it. We'll bring him to South Central LA, bro. Dude, Spy does not care about anything right now. Is Spy gonna go for the big daily? Wait, dude, what?
What's SPY doing? It's not really even.
It's Spy gap filled. All gaps have been filled in the daily, bro.
Watch this mark right here. Watch right now.
We could actually see a rejection. I have, let's see, 442.78 is what I have.
Shep and trade.
Like within like 10 or 15 cents, like right around there.
I think I found the guy. His name is
You
Shep
found
and
him?
Trade on TikTok. Yeah. I'm not sure. Um, hmm. Look at Microsoft. Ooh, nice V shape on Microsoft, dude. Roku, beautiful bounce. All right, Roku's about to go up to 340 if we reverse here. Watch Roku here. Watch Roku 337s. I'll take it right here. 336. All right, guys, I'm gonna take Roku 337.
NVAX going crazy.
All right, I'm in.
Order filled.
Nice. I'm in Roku, scalping this one to the top. To the top, 340. 340.
Yo, I wonder if shorts are covering on SPY right now, and that's what's driving some of this action.
I'm in one contract. I'm not in a lot. I'm just trying to scalp this up to the top. Could be, dude. I still think we're
It's just the volume is really consistent. It's wild strong, bro.
it's there. It's at my resistance, so we'll see what happens.
Seriously.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me see on my daily.
All right, Roku baby.
I
Let's
need
go.
I need another like 10 cents and it'll be no, maybe like 20 cents and it'll be at mine.
Yeah.
But I mean it's SPY is 15, 20 cents here, typically within a good range.
Yeah, this
Guys, I added a little bit of RNAZ. We're up 9%.
Anybody in Roku with me? Anybody playing this bounce? Or some sort of a bounce here? Oh, you're already out? Okay. Stop loss for me is 336 even.
By the way, SPY is holding up Tesla. As soon as SPY pulls back, Tesla's gonna pull back hard. If it continues to have this kind of selling pressure. It's wicky as hell right now, and I think that's mainly because of SPY.
SQ. Lulu still looks good. I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. Square, yeah, Square's trying. Square's gonna go. There's Square. SPY, what you doing? 442.50. That was the mark I had. If you break it, we're going up. That's called playing the market unbiasedly. I'm not gonna jump in too. Affirm. Come here, you little shit.
All right, Tesla's now going to start following SPY.
Affirm.
It finally broke to the upside.
Affirm 117's target or entry is going to be above 116.40, 116.45. Yeah, 116. So I'll have to go 117. Look at the delta on that. Yo, 118 strike two. What if I just grabbed 120s and called it? What do you think, Atlas? You want to do a 120 strike on Affirm?
Affirm. I'm down. Are you going to do next week or
No,
when?
this week.
This week?
Yeah.
Um,
Hold on a second.
Tomorrow's Friday, right?
Dude, I think we might break out of this triangle. Wow, look at Meat Burns already in. All right, we're at that stop loss on Roku here. Wait for the candle to close. All right, if we don't bounce here, we'll go ahead and close. You already got out of Roku with profits. Great job. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and
Holy smokes, bro. So RNAZ has a float of
Order filled.
I'm out of
um
Roku. I'm out of Roku. I'll get back in about 337. Sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and take that affirm call as well. It's okay to go closer in the money, but I'm taking it right now. Affirm. This is a little risky, I will admit. So it's up to you guys.
if you're an
Order
RNAZ,
filled.
you're up nice.
All right.
This thing might go ahead, bro.
I'm sorry, man. I'm in a firm 120 calls for this week. You guys can go closer in the money. It's totally up to you. But I'm looking at this breakout here. If you're in Roku, there's a nice relief bounce right there. Watch that one. It could rebound here. I'm not going to play this price action right now. I'll take that one when it breaks range. So, all right, go ahead, dude.
RNAZ, I'm in, and I've been adding. But here's one thing to say about this stock: the float is 2.5 million shares. Okay, the float's 2.5 million shares. It's already traded 28 million shares. This thing's going to go bananas. When that happens, that means that here's what happens. So I'll explain this really quickly. It can get a little confusing. When market makers run out of shares to sell to you, right? If there's only 2.5 million shares left, when they run out of shares to sell you, market makers have to sell short. So they sell short naked. This is not illegal. This is part of how market makers operate. It is a byproduct of their job, essentially. When they run out of shares, they have to sell it to you short. They have 2 days to cover their short position. RNAZ. RNAZ. I'm already in though, so I got in it. I signaled earlier when I got in, when I started legging into pieces of it. So we could see a pullback on this where the market makers start to cover their short because they have to do something called correcting inventory, right? So when they correct inventory, they have to start covering their shorts when they sell short harder and then people sell off. And so it could go for a second rally if it doesn't just continue to go ballistic. But this thing could go like $8 or $9, no problem right now. I'm just, but here's the thing. I'm not saying enter now. I'm not saying that. So do not enter now. It's already made a decent move.
You have a small account, right, man? Dingus, small. I'm not trying to. You have a smaller account, right? You got to stay away from Roku, bro. It's gonna shut down your trading day every time. I can close out.
Roku,
Yeah,
yeah.
if you get in, dude, you're gonna have to set a harder stop loss. Like for me, I'm not like I didn't cut hardly any loss at all. Like I was able to cut really well. I had a good average. So like, and to be honest with you, yeah, like this is one where you're gonna want more size. Is this one gonna probably go hit my target of 340 right now? Yeah, probably is. But I don't have when I'm going into something for a scalp, it's a scalp. If it doesn't work out as a scalp and it turns into a day trade, that's not good trading. I need to the plan didn't work out, so I didn't go from there. Watch SPY to pull back to 441.20 if we don't break this high. VWAP in the 9-day moving average at 441.20. So uh no, I haven't cut Uber. Wait. I'm also eyeballing Lulu here. Look at Square with those 2 candles there, man. That's awful.
Overstock going.
Overstock is.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. What the fuck did they do? They must be
Watching.
overstocked.
There's a lot going. Overstock. I'm watching NVAX, watching TJ Maxx. NVAX is picking up.
There goes fucking SPY. Look at it go. Whee! All right, next target for SPY is 442. We talked about this last night, y'all, how we could go for that 444 mark for a retest. There it goes. We ride.
Guys, I'm gonna trim a little bit of R.
Yeah, I'm still in the firm. Also, let me also reiterate and drive something home for you guys. If you're long and you're watching the 1 minute and cutting your contract because of something you saw on the 5, that's not smart. What I'm noticing is a lot of you, some of you may be cutting contracts with the same mentality as a scalper or day trader when you're looking at like a potential swing or vice versa. Like, don't mix up your strategies or your strategic, like, be careful. Um, just know what you're doing, know what you're going to be taking, and don't make sure it's correlating with the time frame that you're looking to take it on. So 5 minutes right now, I'm not even worried about a firm as long as it stays, for me, as long as firm stays above 114.75, the 9-day moving average in VWAP, I'll cut it below there. But Disney is going up for 176. Where is SPY? Where's SPY? Oh, would you look at that? The candle right off my top line. Hmm. That guy's still watching. That's funny. Overstock. I really like Lulu showing a little bit of strength here. Disney going for that run.
Uber's starting to go. I got out of that too early.
I'm still in Uber here. Hold on a second. Where's that at? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. That means a candle open and close below. So far not there, but it is rejecting. So if this candle, if we don't curl back up, then this will likely be a rejection. So I can only do what I can to play this to the upside. It looks good. It has decent volume, but it may not be today. What is SPY doing? Boy, if SPY falls. Jojo, no problem. See you tomorrow. All right, affirm. You're getting close to my stop. All right. Yeah, these wicks are telling me it's time to get out. Almost. Almost. Um, if you're in Fubo, by the way, you should still be green. Oh my God. Are you about to do this, Microsoft? Watch Microsoft above $300. Roku pulled back. All right, 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom really bad, y'all. Sorry. Um, all right, I'll tell you what, guys, if this candle closes and doesn't reverse, then I'll go ahead and cut a firm, but I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, it does look like it's gonna reverse then. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it, I guess. No cigar. Man.
Order filled.
Well, green on the swings so far. 2 day trades, not necessarily breaking out the way that we'd like them to. Sorry, last question. 5 minute candle or different? So I'm looking at the 5 minute candle because this was looking to be a potential scalp. Do watch Lulu here above 436. Okay, there goes Microsoft, absolutely ripping through that target. What the fuck? Okay, so that means that Microsoft is likely going to go up to around 302 today. Damn, I'm really bummed I missed that one. That was the green one right there. 302.50s are 67 cents. I'm going to go ahead and buy a few of those, and that'll be my final. This is probably going to end up being a little bit of a in between day trade, hybrid day trade scalp. So probably 10-15 minute. I'm in now. Okay, I didn't get filled actually. 302.50s. There we go. All right, I only have a few of them. I'm not going heavy. This isn't crazy scalp. I'm watching on my phone right now. I still have Sony. I will be right back. Sorry, guys.
Order filled.
Yo,
Yo,
hey, man, my allergies killing me right now. Still can't taste or smell anything.
did you have COVID?
I got tested yesterday.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
You still have it?
I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better.
Yeah.
I went and got like a insane IV drip yesterday too. Like I literally so
Yeah.
my fiance works at one of those like kind of like med spas, but they actually can give you like shots and IVs and stuff. It's called Restore.
Yeah.
Um, so she works at one, and so when I go there, I get like 50% off. And so like I told her, I was like, throw everything possible. Like, I got a vitamin D
Right.
shot, I got B12, I got like
Right.
everything you could possibly add to an IV drip. I mean,
That's the move, man.
yeah, I feel so much better, man. But I still can't smell or taste anything. Like today, eating breakfast felt like I was eating air.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is the second time, and I've been vaccinated, which doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm like, I've caught it once.
You
I
got
got
COVID?
vaccinated.
Did you get the COVID-19 Pro Max?
Pro. Oh, I didn't get the Pro Max.
Yeah.
Is there an S edition?
They haven't.
S.
They were going to put that out with satellite capabilities, but they're still working with GSAT.
Oh, okay. Let me call Apple, see if I can get a pre-order in.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to. There's some type of soul contract that you want that contract.
Oh, bro, I've already sold mine. I wonder if I can get
Oh God.
a mortgage out on
Jeez.
a second mortgage out on my soul.
All right. Well, now I got to go find it, dude. 'Cause we can't have that.
I'm back 5G. Well, Tuna, I guess I screwed myself there, huh? Guys, I am still in RNAZ. I did trim some. Yeah, I think I'll be all right. I think I'll be all right. I I feel like I said, I feel a lot better. I still can't taste or smell, so he'll be all good. Did you guys see the Netflix news where they're gonna release Tiger King 2?
I don't even know what the hell that is.
No, I didn't see that.
Tiger King? Is that what it's called? Hold on a second.
Yeah, it's not
Tiger
tired.
King, yeah.
What is?
Yeah, yeah. See, that's why that's why the volume came in so heavy.
Oh shit.
You talking about Disney?
No, no, Netflix.
Nah,
Tiger King is it's a what would you call it? Heck, like what would you call it? Is it real?
Are you talking about the dude, the tiger guy?
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. It's just like this shit show of a story about this guy who had this like sanctuary with a bunch of tigers and was doing all these drugs and it's like, all sorts of criminal activity happening.
Damn, that sounds cool.
Yeah, yeah, it's entertaining.
I like criminal activities on TV.
Oh, damn, damn, that's hilarious.
Oh man, I could show you a couple places down here that boxer. No man, we pulled the trigger on cutting, but there may be a bounce incoming here really quickly. Just let's see here. I'm actually okay. No bounce, maybe. Yeah, so we were looking to take it for, and it did actually go to that 116.76, but then rejected that downtrend. So we were looking to take it for the breakout, but I went ahead and cut that just a few minutes ago. Did you go heavy on that one, Boxer? No, just one. Okay, I just want to make sure you're not heavy on that one. I am still in Microsoft, but I did cut a firm below that 50-day EMA there. So BA, if anybody's watching BA above 219, you could see a little pop here on BA. I don't know how the Dow's doing today.
The Dow's leading today. 100, like all the names on the Dow are up, whereas 90 out of 100 are up on the SPY. It looks like the Qs are the lagger. That's today.
All right, Ryan.
Disney's starting to go.
Hey, sorry, I hate to interrupt you again. Roblox. If you guys looking at Roblox, I'm looking at the open interest is pretty high. The $83 strike for Roblox. Honestly, right now the only thing that I don't like right now is volume. So I'm gonna wait here just a second because I'm noticing that all stocks are kind of like not continuing. We're not seeing like a ton of continuation except for fucking Disney. Jesus. Disney's going. But anyway, yeah, I'm looking at taking Roblox here to the upside and just watching for volume to pick back up. Sorry, go ahead, Hick.
No, that was it. I was just looking at a few tickers.
All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab one. I'm gonna grab a $83 strike for Roblox. You can go out till next week and go lighter if you want to stay a little safer. I'm saving myself for Lulu right now.
Order filled.
Thank you. Oh no.
Hey, Qued, are you on live?
Hey DJ, next time, man, and I will say this to anybody because there's a lot of you who I notice are really doing well at identifying patterns. The next step is execution. If you believe that you see the setup, there's nothing else to do but pull the trigger. So I don't know what like the exact thing was, but like if you see the setup and you this is what you train for, this is what you've been practicing or been studying for, like there is at that point, guys, there's nothing else to do except for pull the trigger. And is that what will save you? What keeps you safe is a good solid mental stop loss and a good solid target in which you know that you will take profit. Greed can only sink in when you don't have a target price. When you don't have a target price, it's to the moon. Who knows? It's just wherever. And then you're only reacting. So if you have a plan set up, you can leave extras, leave runners risk free, but you can't do that without that setup. So Boeing's going for
Yo,
yes.
what do you think of? Look at the way Tesla's been trading the past 45 minutes, real quick. Look at that tight consolidation.
Oh my god, that needs some milk.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna blow up in one direction, up
Okay.
or down.
Oh,
But
dude, it's so close.
holding,
Oh my god.
it's holding that support really well. I've been watching level 2 on it for a while.
Oh.
Somebody's just holding it up.
All right. Yes, I did get in Roblox. Excuse me. Yes, I did. I'm still in Microsoft. I'm watching Lulu like a hawk above 435.
All right, guys. So I had a trailing stop for profit on RNAZ, and it just got triggered. So I am gonna let this thing potentially retest 358. Shorts are coming in on caliente. And
$83 strike for this week, and I only have a small position on that. And I told you guys that you're more than welcome to go out a little bit longer. I entered that at 82.23. I am currently down 0%. I'm fluctuating between 0 and 5%. There may be a better entry. I did say one of the reasons why I'm entering small is because volume is low. And I'm not going to put any risk out on the table right now. I don't know if anyone else is feeling this, but the market's not like SPY's the only thing going type shit. You know what I mean? Like there are some tickers that are going, but like it just feels like there's a lot of things that are lagging. So BB chart.
China Evergrande Group offshore bond. Don't expect company to make interest payments by Thursday deadline. Some Evergrande bondholders had not had any information late evening in Asia about interest payments due on Thursday.
Yeah, they're already saying people are already saying they're not getting paid.
Uh-oh.
They'll be showing up on somebody's doorstep knocking on the door.
Hello.
Let me get my bonds. Let me get my bond money.
Okay. Definitely watching Lulu here. Definitely watching Lulu. I know Microsoft. Keep Twitter on watch. All I want to do. Oh, look at
Tesla, are you gonna do it?
dude. I think Tesla could die,
Are you gonna drop to that level?
bruh. You're at support, dude. Don't short support because I think we'll just
No, no, I'm not. Yeah, it'll bounce like any in a heartbeat. Tesla.
so so with BlackBerry. Oh, that's the 1 minute. I was about to give you a 1 minute breakdown. Wow. Pretty honestly, that's just basic supply base rally. That's a base. Hold on 1 second. There's so many things out there. It's hard to remember them all. I believe that is a rally base candle. So you've got the base or your demand zone here, and then you break out nice and clean. So that's what you got right there. That's also a support bounce on the daily. You see you actually recover support. Nice, beautiful candle there. You could anticipate seeing the $11, $12 level here relatively soon. All right, guys, Lulu, man, it has good volume. And I want to enter the trade, but today does not feel like the day to keep risking biscuits. I don't know why. Just feels like one of those trading days. And I opened up green, trying to dig into profits from the swing trades. Can you check Nero? Yeah. Looks like support sushi potentially. Hold on a second. Our okay. Let the you might accumulate as long as you hold up here above that 1350. You just want to see this 9-day moving average creep back up. That's kind of what I would be anticipating there. Overstock's still holding up nice. Affirm just completely reversed it. Yo, go look at Affirm. Talk about enough.
Wow.
It's off the
What
boat,
a
dude.
reversal, dude.
And when I saw this wick down pull jump up like that, I felt it. I was like, yo, that might have been the worst cut ever. Yeah, you're gonna be down, but if this double bottom breakout goes, I'll take it. Look at the volume. Look at the volume today. It's comparable or as far as relative volume is concerned. Speaking of, I really want to know why TradingView keeps just randomly just wiping my charts out. Just, just,
That's weird.
just
Like, why you get wiping out all your patterns?
not patterns. They're wiping out like my indicators and shit. Like my indicators will just disappear.
That's really strange.
Okay, affirm you.
Save a template, bro. Save a template, and then whenever you just like literally click the template and then reapply it.
Sharing. I can share. What does that mean? Everyone with a link can view and copy my charts. What? Everyone
I've
with
never
the
seen that before.
link can view and copy my charts. So they can copy all of my lines or all of my what?
No, I think. Are you talking about the camera button with the copy
No, no,
chart
no,
image?
no, 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 no. So if you go up to where, like, I don't know why, but when I saved my charts, when I made TradingView, I saved it as love, LUV. Like, I don't know. I think I was trading
The ticker.
ticker, and that I just went and clicked on it, and it says auto save, sharing on or off, and now it says everyone with the link can view and copy.
Send me the link.
Okay. Okay. There's no way. Yo, did a firm do it? Oh, firm's doing it. Microsoft. Microsoft. We should be getting green here relatively soon. Yeah, Roblox with the cold hearted
Square's high day.
gassing again. Oh, God,
This
dog.
is
That thing. It's crazy. Damn, Square. You guys are gassing right now. I don't know what that means. The heck says it and it sounds cool, so that's what I'm saying.
that means picking up gas, bro.
Gassing. I got you. Sounds like something I do on a lawnmower. You know, one time I got fired for doing a donut. I was like 12 years old, but I did a donut in a riding lawnmower, and I didn't realize that it was gonna make an actual donut dirt hole.
That's sick.
It was a learning thing, learning thing, process, growth.
Things are
Watch
picking up.
SoFi. It had the morning pullback, and now it's getting ready to wrap up.
Can we do something, please, here? Market.
Damn, that morning pullback was 50 cents. That would have been a great entry.
AMD going for that pre-market high. Uh, banks are doing well. Citi, JPM, XLF even. BlackBerry high of day.
If anybody's still in BCTX from last week, you should be up. I hope somebody's still in. I took profit, unfortunately, but if you're still in, you're banking.
Who is calling me? Sure. Neuro starting to move up a little bit.
Excuse me.
I think Microsoft's gonna just kind of take its time, but this is boring. The spy's moving up, but everything else like kind of moving slow. I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, everything else kind of either consolidating or just like slowly just chopping and volumes dying as it chops.
You know what's funny is I'm looking at the high of days and all there's very random ones. Right now, Apple made high of day. Someone, I get a lot of anti-bear type people don't like my bearishness on
They
certain.
don't like your bearishness.
Yeah, I like when I made my short video on Apple, like someone was like, like, well, didn't you think like about the iPhones and like all the new stuff there? And I was like, I'm not. It's not a. And it's been referenced as like a strong buy, and I'm like, that's great. I've seen analysts upgrade things, and it just continues to fall. Like I'm just going off of the cycle in which Apple has traded in before. And to be honest with you, it dropped all the way from 157, where my target was, all the way down to 141, which was exactly where my target was. That was literally on the dot, 141, before 141.50, but 141 area. And since then, it's just had a bounce back up, a retest of 146.50. So, like, for me, like, that's not enough of a like move to change my sentiment. In a downtrend, you can have, or in a correction, you can have sharp jumps up, playable jumps up to the upside. So is some people it get a little sassy. I just made a video of how I'm not a big fan of the SMA on higher time frames, like daily time frames. I don't use the SMA. That's just me. Like that's not my thing. I think that it's to I don't know, to give equal weight across the 200 days like just doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but like giving more weight to recent price action does. um and I made a video about it. I didn't even really make it wasn't like in depth or anything like that, but someone wasn't really happy about that either. So good luck.
Well, I'll say this. I mean,
On lower time
it's a
frames, yeah.
preference thing. Um, I prefer SMAs on the daily. One of my reasons is like the and maybe this isn't the best reason, right? It could be a bad reason, but it's just a reason that kind of works for me. One of the reasons that I like it is because a ton of hedge funds use SMAs, and they focus solely on SMAs on daily time frames, and that's just my approach to it. I like part of my trading is taking some of the classical approach to like the daily time frame, um, and then catching bounces. And a big thing for me is like watching where the 200 is in relative to the 150 and the 100. So it just depends on your approach to trading.
Where can I find more information on where market makers like definitively use? Because like that's where I would want
So
like not doubting
mm,
you, but like I want to see for myself.
right. Well, so market makers, you won't find information on what the market makers are using, and because market makers, here's what I'll say about market makers, man. And from some of the research that I've done, the true legitimate market makers, when you're talking about some of the big brokerage firms and the big like Citadel, because Citadel, here's the one thing that people get confused. Yes, Citadel has a hedge fund, but Citadel is a market maker.
Yeah.
They're technically two separate entities. Um, so like yes, one is trading to make profit, one is trading to provide liquidity. So they technically they're not supposed to use the same order books. Now they probably do. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
But that's the thing with market makers. Their sole purpose is to provide liquidity and then fixed inventory. So market makers don't really look at, from my understanding and some of the research that I've done, market makers don't really look at like moving averages. They look more at the price action. They
Right.
care about where the volume has come in and the price that the volume has come in. That's their focus.
So that's where I would say finding, and also guys, I am watching a firm. So if you guys are still in a firm, I may hop in that trade with you guys for this what looks to be a demand zone build for a potential breakout. Also got my eyes on Microsoft. You guys are in a firm, still moving. All right, good. So I'll use Jamia for example. On no other time frame, right, does the SMA or really any other moving average correlate. Like maybe now, but back then I couldn't find it until I went and
Yeah.
I used the EMAs and I used the 50. It was by data point. Okay, guys, I'm getting into a firm bastard. Not you guys, a firm. Hold on one second. Fuck. I'm not gonna go heavy because I'm getting in late. No fill? You guys getting filled?
I have
Filled.
There it is. Um, so on those time frames, it was the 2 hour time frame. And this is speculation, of course. I I really think that it is almost case by case. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
Like you
mhm.
can see when market makers are more active in a stock than they are like when people go somewhere, so do they, right? And high frequency
Yeah.
traders follow. That's what brings the volatility. Market makers come in,
Yep.
they set the guidelines. That's where I think that it is worth observing before like making like a definitive like yes it like they're going to be watching these, like, because it just seems that once retail gets an idea, like as far as now, because market makers aren't just like concrete in their ways, they have to adjust and stuff like that to all sorts of
Yeah.
things too. So like as people change, like they observe Reddit. Who would have thought that they would be watching Reddit for information? You know what I mean? Like, but they do.
Yeah.
And probably manipulate that as well. But it's to me, it's one of those things where I feel that they are it's not like it used to be. Like back in the day, it probably was like there was real life death crosses, that meant like
Hmm.
like the tech bubble and like that's where those definitive things happened. But like it's worth changing that. Just like where ascending triangles, half the ascending triangles that I see on lower time frames blow out and fall because they're retail traps, because every retail trader has learned that's like the first pattern they learn about is an ascending triangle, like that's like, or a bull flag, like those type of things. So they're easy patterns that with low volume and no volatility are easy to pull back on people and fake them out. So it's like I wonder if there is any real set rule on anything. You know what I mean? Like if there isn't just a fluidity uh when it comes to moving averages or what have you. So I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Are we in
Did you just sell? What did you just yell?
Roblox?
Roblox. Okay, I don't know why my brain went to Ricola.
Ricola. I had to do it. All right. If you guys are in Roblox, anybody in Roblox, $83 strike. Tomas, nice. Blackberry, absolutely gassing, my friends. If you guys are in Blackberry, that looks like a fun trade right there. Still in Microsoft. Good job. If you're new and you're going out till next week, I'm proud of you. Good job. That's what you'll find that anxiety you get with weeklies. It's like a warm blanket. It's like is it too late for Roblox? I would say so, man. It's moving up on lower volume, which means that it could reverse really easily. We're playing with fire. It's time to get time to. We're at 20%. It's time to look at taking some profit. 1875. I would take a little bit of profit off of here. It's not a lot
Order
of it. It's
fill.
not. It's not a lot, but it's up. So I would want to see a little bit more push volume wise. So what just went on? Stitch fix. Tesla, dude, Tesla. Oh shit, dude, Tesla has that bear flag. Dude, are you shorting Tesla?
It's yeah. No, I'm not short yet, but I wanted to. I was scared just because I have a simple moving right there. I know you don't like them. And I have support there, so I was waiting for the next support level to break, and then I was going to take it. That's why I didn't want to take it now. 'Cause I was scared of a rejection.
Well, let me be clear. Sorry, I was pulling Obama. Um, I am only biased to SMAs on daily time frames. That's it. I think over a daily time frame, that the data
Mhm.
from 6 months ago is no good. That's my
Mhm.
thoughts. You know what I mean? Like it's not irrelevant, but I'm more
Mhm.
pay attention. I want to pay it. I I wouldn't say
See what you're saying. You want more weight added to the most recent
exactly.
trading action.
That's why
Yep.
I found the 200-day EMAs to be my thing. So, wow, Tesla out of that 750s. Oh, those are expensive. Like, and I bet everybody's short it right now. This is the top of the channel. I'm short Tesla too. like my video. I put a video on talking about how I short Tesla. This could go to 747 if you're looking at Tesla.
Order filled.
Oops.
747.
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what I have. I have 747.50.
Mine's
It's got it. So right now
747.69.
it bounced right on my symbol. 200. Once it breaks that, I'll take it.
Sean, go watch the 15-minute on a firm. Y'all are gonna give yourself anxiety watching the 5-minute. I'm telling you, Square's gonna pull back. It just lost the 9. This is gonna be a struggle bus for a firm here. Neuro, that's rough. You could see Apple to 148 today if the market rallied. Roblox. Anybody in Roblox? You are now up around 35%. Let me get a hands in the chat. I just don't want you to have anxiety, man. I know that it can affect your trading a lot. So do watch for SPY to pull back here and just hit my target to 434, 430, 443.70. How do people get dyslexia like later on in their life? I don't remember it being.
I think it's called ADD, bro.
Whatever.
I have the same problem, but I don't think it's dyslexia. I think for me, I think it's ADD.
So maybe I have, dude. I saw this thing. It's like, man, you see, he's like, I don't know what HT is, but the doctor told me I had 80 of them bitches. It's like
That's pretty funny.
80 HD.
Got that ADHD?
If they got 80 HD, I got 1080 HP HD. We're almost there on Roblox here, guys. The target there on the daily, we're past that 200 on the 4. The target here is 83.44. I know. I think I have. Wait, what? Does IK mean I know now? I think I have ADHD.
Yeah, IK is I know.
But what if it's I know? Wait, hold on. I have ADHD.
I know.
My stop loss is 299.95. Really, I actually would adjust this at the moment. Looking at the nearest bullish moving averages is 299.85. But as you can see, these wicks here, I don't want to make a lower low here. I want to bounce up. So I'm watching, but this is not a lot of strength to the downside yet. All right, so you see how watching that 15-minute on a firm makes for a little bit less of an anxiety-ridden time. Feels good, doesn't it?
Mandamus, just for your knowledge, anxiety and ADD and ADHD go hand in hand.
Hand in hand. I have anxiety. Ask Atlas. Be anxious all the time.
So do I. So,
We call each other like 1 in the morning. Like, are you so anxious? Yeah, me too.
Yep. It's definitely it's something that I will say exercise helps me out a lot. So if that's something you're ever struggling with, exercise makes a huge difference for me. Sometimes I don't have to exercise, but when I do, I feel so much.
You're in a firm. Oh my gosh! Ellie heard a firm and broke into the office again. Oh.
Papa.
What?
Papa, Daddy.
Mom has.
Let's see here. What do we have going on in small caps? So RNAZ.
Oh, hold on, Ellie.
Shake like a mofo.
Hold on, Ellie.
I'm gonna wait for it to pull back again to view up. I think it's got another chance to pull back the view up, and that's where I might add. But what happened was you could tell the shorts covered in that last green Handle. It was a strong handle, but I think some buyers stepped in as well. So we'll keep that on watch.
Oh no.
It's 3:44. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to jump off in 15 minutes.
If you guys are,
I do
Go ahead.
want to catch one more trade real quick before I get off. So
you want to catch one more play?
one more, yeah. I'm looking for something in small caps that have a solid setup. RNAV it came back at decent strength, so I want to see if it can squeeze some of these shorts out. These shorts are gonna struggle if this thing squeezes, man. And it's gonna cause this thing to pop easily to like 480.
Dude,
There it is. There it is. All right, I'm filling in some RNAZ just a little bit.
dude,
Go ahead, bro.
we missed QS. No, bro.
I had shares and I sold them yesterday.
That makes you want to.
Damn, bro.
Damn.
I sold. So I bought them 2 days ago, and I sold yesterday for like a little bit above break even. Damn. I had like I think it was like $200. No, $200. 200 shares.
It's bouncing off the stop right now, solving this. See right here. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're fine. What is this? Hey guys, watch DATS for a potential pop here. It's getting some FinTwit action. But I am in RNAZ light again.
All right, hopefully we see a rally out of Microsoft, guys. Don't. This is one of those situations where I'm starting to think that looking at this chart that Microsoft could, if we can finish above 300, then 350, then we should see some solid continuation there. Roblox. Anybody still in Roblox here? We're slowly but surely. So I would definitely be scaling out of your contracts here, but you should be up around 38 to 40%. I'm a little FOMO'd out right now on QS, dude. Like what? That was a ripper, dude.
QFs, yeah, dude, the volume was nuts today too. That would have been nice.
I did a breakdown on shares. Look at this. I did a breakdown on it the other day, and wow, man, what a crazy push to the upside. In relativity to the distance. I mean, this used to be a $140 company almost. So,
a little overvalued,
a little overvalued.
But the reason they're getting this hype, guys, and I don't know if you guys talked about this the other day or not, but they apparently have landed another big battery deal with someone, but they haven't disclosed who it is yet, and that's apparently going to be coming soon. And they're saying it's a top 10 auto manufacturer, so definitely some good revenue for them.
Y'all, I don't like how Roblox is going back down to its 9. Yo, you guys who caught XPVE, I didn't end up entering it. I gave you guys entries on that one, and this one actually kind of flirted with it never went to the entry except for today. But honestly, y'all, it might be worth looking at hanging on to. You're heading down to break $36. Watch for the break below 36, and you're going to get another leg down to around 35.40, 35.50 in that range. So do keep an eye on it. Do you see that stop loss bounce on Microsoft? Yep. Sorry.
Bro, Tesla playing games.
Oh, games. Games are being played.
Dude, I'm really glad I didn't. I thought about taking it the first time it touched the simple.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Let it break first. That would have been a premium wrecker. Oh. Gives me cold chills. Just thinking how red that put contract would have been now. That's the one thing, dude. Tesla will pay, but Tesla will take away. That and Amazon. Tesla, Amazon, and Google. People will underestimate Google. The thing will pay, and it will pay well. You just got to catch the right move. And don't play Goog, play Goog L in options. Goog L has better liquidity. Or more liquidity, I should say. See, I think what Tesla might do here is go retest that 74 level and then come back down and try to break that support again. Dude, what is RWLK?
Rewalk robotics.
Yeah, the thing's on like just a mission to Mars, apparently.
I averaged down. Did anybody do that with me the other day? We were red for all day, but I'm not even looking at it. I haven't looked at it
It's up
once.
40. It's up 41% on the day.
I have
You're
options.
above yesterday's high.
That was a long-term hold that I bought. Yeah, I like it. Hot.
They have good news or something. Is that why they ran 2 days ago?
The robots are rewalking, dude. You ever heard of that? I haven't. $83 calls are in the money on Roblox. If you're in Roblox, you're up around. You should be up. So feel free. The contracts aren't moving that well. Affirm though. That feels good. Of course, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. If you're in weeklies, I would recommend going ahead and getting out.
Order filled.
There's one. Rewalk Therapeutics. Okay, so I have to say that is a powerful push, and that was a beautiful average down. Do you guys remember we talked about where that 50 you could pull back to this 195? Well, we went to 172, not too far off, but that was that second target to the downside. Immediate deadpan reversal there. So this one will either likely completely V-shape and head to the upside, or start building something around this area. If you guys are in Microsoft, great patience. That was pretty traumatizing, but the contracts are getting a little eaten up by theta, so we're gonna have to see a strong push up here, hopefully to around pre-market highs at 301.50. So I think we'll break pre-market highs, so we'll see what happens here. That's theta. Your contracts are being your contracts are losing value as and that's why anybody who went out next week would not be feeling that as much. But once you start moving back up to pre-market highs, if you do, then more than likely your contracts will start picking up IV, which will make up for that theta burn. So there's Apple. Watch Apple go to my target today. Watch Apple go to 148. You guys in a firm? All right. If you're in a firm, just a reminder, don't be greedy. Remember, if you guys are in heavy, if you guys are taking pictures of or taking screenshots, that's about time to take profit. But if you're out in the 120s with me and you have multiple contracts, I would highly recommend potentially leaving a runner if volume keeps up this way. So
Order filled.
What you buy?
Order filled. Order filled.
I was just trimming just now.
Mm-hmm. He's 10 lotting, guys. Don't let him lie to you.
Five cold-hearted dingus on him.
All right, guys. RNAZ looks like it might prep for round 2. Let's squeeze them shorts, baby. Let's squeeze them shorts.
Global SPAC partners. GLSPT. Yo, QS makes me sick, dude. What?
Yeah. It's aggressive. It's like aggressive meeting with QS.
Yo, it'd be cool if Roblox just went parabolic and ripped to $85.
Just make a fake Twitter account, call yourself Nancy Pelosi, and say bought more Roblox. He'll definitely rip at that point. Let's squeeze what's in them shorts. Yeah, he would. He would. Dr. Oxy would do her.
Oh my god, I'm about to throw up. You have 15 seconds to just wipe that away. History. Matthew, I'm sorry, I haven't looked at YouTube here. Also, I forgot to send that love copy. Okay, you guys ready for my chart? All right, I want somebody to go look at this. Tell me what happens. Tell me what happens here. Click on that.
Okay. It says we can't open this chart layout for you. If you're the owner of this chart layout, you need to log in to be able to see it. If you wish to see someone else's chart layout, then please ask the owner to enable chart layout sharing or to publish it by clicking the publish idea button.
All right, now click it.
Okay.
Hey, X. Yeah, I was gonna say a fern looks good to take some profit off now. I see it. I see how it's reacted at 118. I'm gonna leave a runner though. So, congrats, you guys got that.
Still won't let me see it, bro. This is access denied.
Oh, what? All right, hold on 1 second. Let's try again.
Denial of the access.
Do it. So, okay. Dude, QS, stop, man. Stop. All right. We're gonna try this again. Yeah, Microsoft's kind of get smoked right now, so don't take it personally at the moment. You're throwing your Xbox out of the window. That should help. All right, try again. But sharing's on. Sharing is caring. Yeah, good TP on the firm. It's probably gonna go retest the 9 here. All right, what is it? What does it go? What does it do? Is it working? Oh wow, SPY. Okay, so SPY, it could go actually hit 446.75.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna let some RNAZ ride. Uh, Unfortunately, I have to jump off. Sorry to hear that, Mandingus.
What happened?
Sometimes, no, Mandingus said he needs to go take a smoke break. Just his trades haven't went his way, unfortunately.
Hmm.
One thing I'll say, like, just parting words here before I get off for the day is that um sometimes sometimes I'll see a trade idea that either Manny or Garrett or Hex posted or somebody else has posted, and I'll take a look at it. And I know this probably sounds weird, right? Like, if something just in my gut tells me, like, hey, maybe I need to wait for a better entry point, or maybe I need to hesitate for a second,
Yeah.
sometimes I'll listen to myself and do that. And, like, because they posted it maybe a couple seconds ago, or the entry was 30 seconds ago, and it might be at a similar price, but now you're watching the price having this and the stock's hesitating, right? Maybe the volume just changed in the past 5 seconds. Like, look at the chart. Evaluate the chart yourself as well. Like, yes, we're telling you guys when to enter and exit and stuff like that as well when we're entering and exiting. But, like, have that in your mind as well, right? Because, like, before, like, I have gotten into a trade and I've told Garrett to get into the same trade. By the time Garrett has entered the same trade that I've gotten in, his fill is $15 or $20 above mine. Right? Not all the time, but that's happened. Same things happen vice versa, where Garrett calls out a trade. I go to fill. By the time he's filled and called it out, my fill's a little bit different. It doesn't happen all the time, but it happens sometimes. It's just sometimes it's about perspective. Like, it's sometimes it's good to, like, step back, breathe, look at the chart. And now, if there's something that's running off like pure insane volume, like
Roblox.
yesterday, Roblox is volume.
It's moving right now. Sorry. I was just letting people
Okay,
know.
no worries. Like yesterday, SoFi, right? SoFi, you could have entered like probably the first 4 or 5 times that and Garrett, I wasn't on live, but then I didn't even know Garrett was calling it long, so he had typed it long as well. And we just both happened to be looking at the same chart at the same ticker and both going long. Um, but you could have entered SoFi like probably 3 or 4 different times because the volume was so high. Like, when I see volume that high, you just on any freaking pullback, you can just get in. And it doesn't matter where you enter as long as you're smart. Always have an exit plan. Always have a stop loss. Maybe you don't have that physical stop loss on the chart. Have a mental stop loss. And my stop losses aren't based, for me anyway, are not based off of how red my contract is, unless it's a zero DTE. Zero DTE is a whole other ballgame. But if it's got more than one day to expiration, it's not based on how red my contract is. It's based on the price action on the chart, right? I've been in Tesla down 80%, but it was because I knew where I'd entered. There was a ton of IV. Did I think Tesla was going to come back? Yeah. But I entered into a contract that had so much IV. By the time Tesla had pulled back, the IV had settled. And so the value of my contract had dropped drastically. So I averaged down. I waited for Tesla to find that support, turned back around. It had good news that day. It got shorted a little bit, turned back around, and it went up. Now, did I break even at my original entry point? No, because the IV was no longer as high by the time it made it back. Even though I'd averaged down, I still didn't bring the cost back.
Hey,
By
sorry.
the time it went, go ahead.
Piton. Yeah, good setup there. Daily. What is that? A daily gap? Is that a gap? No, there's no gap there. There's a small
No
gap.
gap on the daily, but
No, but that.
it's technically an inside day right now.
Big,
Oh,
big,
hey, I
big.
will say though, you don't have any resistance until 100, bro.
I was gonna say I see
After you break at
99.
$96, you're good to 100.
All right, I think I'm gonna enter this. It could reject this level though one more time. That's the only thing I'm watching for is
100%.
yeah, it could reject and go back down for one last moving average retest. So you'll see the 9 is kind of far behind right now. So where's my pivot at? It's at okay. Pivot. If anybody's in RWLK, I know Leah was. By the way, Leah, if you'll post that in the gangs page, awesome job. I hope you got out of the Lulu swing. That swing was great. And honestly, y'all, I wanted to say something else. Like BT, those of you guys who are new, I just want to reiterate. I know that you guys hear a lot of people taking a lot of different trades. Just know that you're still trying. You got to build something for you as well, like whatever strategy that is. So if you are swing trading, find if you're new, find that strategy that you feel comfortable with. What makes you feel comfortable? What are you excelling at? What do you understand the most? Stop going against the grain if you are, and go with what works. You don't have to reach out and try and learn all of these strategies and everything out there. You need to focus on what is working for you right now. If it's working for you right now, get better at it. Keep getting better at it, and the rest will start to come when you are comfortable and have a foundation. So if you're swing trading and you like the way that feels and you have a good understanding of it, get better at that. Get better at that. Go back and I really recommend that any one of you, if you, I'm working on it. If anybody here has ever designed a trading planner or any or a planner or anything like that, and wants to partner with me and help me make this thing, because I. But in the meantime, have a planner, have something where you can write down the trade, the company, the trade that you took, your target, the result of the trade, where you entered, where
Hey
you
Garrett,
exited.
sorry to interrupt you, bro. Wish is going nuts on volume right now.
Who?
It's being pumped on Wish is going nuts on volume. It's being pumped on Twitter. Just a heads up.
I bought some. I've been
You
buying
did?
some. Yeah,
Yes.
I've been buying this dip. This
I I got some yesterday at 590.
buying. I'm gonna buy equity. I've been waiting for this. I'm gonna add one last scoop and I'm in market order, baby. I don't even care. Fill me wherever you want.
Feel me.
Okay.
order filled,
Oh, order filled,
There it is.
huh?
Can you change that? Can you change that voice? Is that possible or no?
I don't know. Hold on, let me see.
I'd be really interested if you could just make your own like recording.
Preferences.
Every time an order fills, it's like, yep.
Oh wow, that'd be great. Yeah. Triggers. No, I don't see anything.
No, okay.
Right.
That'll be fun with that. But hey, guys, I hope you guys, the rest of your trading day for, those who haven't had a great trading day get better. And then for everybody that, has been making money to just make more money. I do have to jump off. Um, but I will try to come back during power hour. If I can't make it during power hour, then I'll catch you guys tomorrow. And, I'm always checking the chat throughout the day. So, all right, hombres. All right, Garrett. Catch you later, man.
All right. See you soon. I do 90% of my trades on my phone, but yeah, hop on. Hello, Dave Bry. I'm still long on Rewalk. I'll hold this for a long time. Unless it shoots to like 50. But I really like this company so far. And the reaction to that news. I'm reading more and learning more about them, but I'm watching Piton as well. Hey, Justin P. I would say maybe go go check out some lunch. It might be a good idea to check out some lunch. So um right now it's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna hang out with you guys for now. Yeah, and just watch the markets and watch flow and watch the bots, see what we Oh my god, I just looked at. I just read Dim's old messages, thinking it was a new one. Dim, I just had your DMs are back still up. No way. No way. Can anybody see this? Randy Rich sent me this chart. Holy shit. Yo, Rewalk is hitting 250 here. Um, what do I think of Sava? I don't know, I think today's pretty boring. I think Sava is waiting news, man. That's it. It's trying to bottom out. Buyers are willing to let it go. Right now, it's bouncing off of that 50-15 level, and trying to reject 57-37. So, um, yeah, I don't know about that one as far as continuation. So, to me, Sean, I just cut a few of those, but I'm probably gonna take advantage of this next bounce to go ahead and do the same. Um, I'm trying to justify a potential bull flag here, but I'm watching this 15-minute time frame, and we'll see how that goes. But all right, Eric, you got into Piton. I didn't get into Piton. Did anybody else get into Piton? I had not gone into Piton, so I basically no Piton, yeah. So I watched for a bounce right around here. So I see a trend line running off this low. So this is what you could make a right now you're double topping, but your next space is going to be here. So we'll see if we get that little breakout. I'm probably gonna hang out on voice chat today for a little while longer. Yeah, great job, you guys. Small accounts. I hope you guys made some money on XPEV. That was a great play. Great short. Yes, I would keep an eye on that one. Snapchat though, how about Snapchat looking like a hot dog water bath? Yes, this man is trading and hunting. He did that the other day. It was pretty fun to watch. All right. 1 second. All right, those of you on YouTube, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. I know a couple of you guys were asking. We do have a Discord, obviously, that we're trading in. You guys are more than welcome to try the free trial. All the links are below. Um, the only other difference is personal access. There is a Patreon. That one doesn't have a trial, but that's personal access to me, 24/7, phone number, all that good stuff. But just let me know if you guys do make it end up making it into the chat for the trial. It's a free trial. It doesn't charge you, and you can cancel um, before the deadline or whatever the case is. If you guys just want to hop in, ask some questions, and figure it out from there. So anyway, thank you guys as always for tuning in. I will probably not be on live on YouTube tonight. I will likely take a little bit of a break there. So, um, but again, if you guys have any questions, you're more than welcome to DM me, tweet. If you guys want to hop in the Discord, I'll likely be back on live here in about 15 minutes. Um, but uh, but yeah, thank you guys as well. So, um, should I start the free trial on Monday? Let's see, it's Thursday now, so I'll tell you what I'll do. If you guys want to try the free trial, um, let me go and extend it for 7 days. Let's see. So it's up to you. The only day that you would be missing would be Saturday, which we don't really do much, but Sunday we do recaps in the Discord. So it's definitely uh not a terrible day to miss. And then, of course, you could go into the next week trading with us if you wish and have an idea. So it might not be a terrible idea to hop in now. So if you guys want to, we do have a coupon code, but for the yearly, it's not $720. We have a 25% coupon on that one. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and change the trial here for you guys. So you guys are more than welcome to hop in there. Check us out. If you guys don't want to, doesn't fit your style, then for sure you guys can cancel and continue to watch it on the YouTube. So, all right, I'm giving you guys an extra day there. Right. All right, and then Antonio, you said plug. Yeah, plug gap filled. All right. Yeah, plug power looks pretty good. Um, not a bad setup there as well. Looking like a support bounce. So um, that's the 5 minute time frame. Looks like the 4 hour has got you with a falling wedge breakout, gap fill, bounce off the 9 day moving average. Yeah, I would definitely look for either a flag setup here, but plug looks great. All right, guys. Hopefully, we'll see you guys in the chat. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. If you guys anybody ends up in the Patreon or anything like that, make sure to let me know as well. And there's a whole bunch of perks that come with that. So that's 3 months in the Discord as well. So all right, guys. You guys have a good afternoon, good evening, and hopefully, you guys have a good day. Um, if you guys do the trial, I'll probably be signaling some type of swing into tomorrow. So, but anyway, you guys have a great day. Peace.